Today we're going to find out what is the best E recipe for roses. Maybe a little bit of a twist. Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to the Bourbon Retriever. Today we are going through the E recipes to figure out what is the best E recipe. If you haven't checked out the video from a couple days ago, we did the B recipes. I'll put it over here in the corner. If you haven't checked it out, go look at it. We're doing a three-part series here. We're doing the OE recipes, the OB recipes, and then at the end we're going to see what is the best. We're going to take the two from each category, put in a final blind, and see what reigns supreme. We did make a slight error. Well, I'll say I made an error. There was E that fell into the B category, and this week there's a B recipe that will be competing with the E's. I don't think it's going to affect it too much because it didn't come in the top two, but we'll see. It happens.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm figuring it out as we go. So you don't know a lot about the Four Rose recipe. I talked about this in the last video. They do a high rye and low rye mash bill. The B recipe is the high rye. The E is low rye. So these should do a little bit better for us. We typically like less rye mash bills. And then they have a bunch of different yeast strains, which is the last letter in the alphabet. Taylor, do you have any predictions? I don't really have predictions. Maybe the two yeast strains that won last time would move on, but I don't know if you have anything else beyond that.
Yeah, I'm really thinking the mash bill that I hunted the most over the past year was OESO. So really hoping that all the time I spent hunting that it kind of makes a point here and wins, but won't know until we try.
Yeah, let's go jump into it and see if we can do it. And jump into the first one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Creamy.
It's so light, like very florally.
Yep, I get that. Floral makes sense.
What do you think about this finish? It sticks around, but it's not, I guess, to go along with Four Roses' naming scheme here. It's not really full-bodied. Pretty light.
You got to realize these are all 104 proof.
Yeah.
And I think they have really good finishes for being 104 proof. Like a lot of times I'll drink the Bottle Bond stuff and I'm just like, this is very flat.
Yeah.
So you're talking about finishing, and I think across the board their finishes are pretty good. I have to go back and see about this one to see what the finish is like.
I get a lot of spice still, even though I think we're in that low rye. I know there's one in here that's a high rye guy. Don't know where he is actually.
Currently not the biggest fan of that. We'll see how that stacks up. But I think that might be a little bit on the lower end.
Yeah. Moving on. All right.
Instantly better than the first one.
Yeah. If we keep going this direction, it's gonna make my life a little bit easier.
Creamsicle? I'm getting the creamsicle again. I don't know if that's true. Orange?
Definitely gets you that orange zest. Yeah, for sure. I think the finish here sticks around a lot with spicy finish.
There's oak. Yeah, the finish.
Definitely a clove spice in there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. You want a 3?
Yep. I guess they're all the same proof and, a batch product, but the color on these, I don't think we mentioned in the first video, but it's got a great honey color.
Yeah, not super dark like a Coy Hill or anything, but
no.
Nice little bourbon color to it. Again, good.
This is very similar to the second one for me.
I think the second one is a little better.
Yeah, this one falls flat for me.
Yeah.
Not as much spice.
Not as balanced.
Yeah.
The oak's still there. And I get the creaminess still, but it's not as
pronounced.
Yeah. Spiciness.
I get that.
I think a little bit of a finish. I don't know.
I think, yeah. The finish,
two is still better, but it beats 1.
1 is a low bar at the moment for us.
Move on to 4?
I am.
You gotta announce it.
Moving on. I really enjoy this one. I'm really getting scared because I know my OESO's the light fruity or the fruitiness one, and apparently, based off of the first round we did, it was all about the spice and the oak.
That was good.
So
that's good. This might be the front runner.
That's pretty good. I get berries on this one. I actually get a fruit Nope. Hopefully when we go through the Four Roses thing later, I really hope fruit makes an appearance on this one.
Yeah, maybe a raspberry? No, a blueberry?
Maybe a blueberry. You know, I also get like a pink starburst.
Really?
Yeah.
Traditionally, that would throw me off. I don't like artificial, like, sweets. Like, I'm more of a chocolate guy than a jelly bean, kind of fruit roll-up type of person.
I'm the exact opposite. I enjoy me a good fruit snack.
That's good. That might be the number one right now.
Yeah.
That's good.
It definitely beats number one.
Yeah. Right now it's 2 and 4
Yeah.
front runners. All right, moving on to number 5. Maybe a little cinnamon.
Yeah, definitely. Not like the sweet cinnamon, but like
just
powdered.
The cinnamon challenge type cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dry. I don't know how, like, normally.
It's definitely very dry.
You hear wine, you oftentimes get a dry note.
Yeah.
But this is definitely dry.
It does dry my mouth out a little bit. No, I can't say the same as I think we did about our last one. I don't think I would hunt each of these.
Yeah, these are on the lower end, which is surprising because I thought it'd be the opposite, right? I think we would have traditionally thought the E's, we'd have hunted all of them because they were the lower rye.
Yeah.
But it's actually been the flip. The B's, almost all of them were good.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, once we go maybe a little more, but yeah, some of these I don't know if I'd pay $100 for. That's what you're paying. You're paying $100 minimum. Depending, every store's different, states are different, but I don't think they're below 100 anymore for any of the bottles.
I'm really surprised by these. Kind of bummed, honestly.
Yep. Maybe you shouldn't hunt the bees all the time.
Maybe the thing on the door, my thing on the door made sense. Me hunting the wrong recipe was actually the right recipe.
Maybe you're a rye guy.
I mean, for those who don't know, because there's so many different mash bills for Four Roses, I went ahead and wrote on a whiteboard the mash bills that I was looking forward to if I ever saw them, just to help me remember between B and E and then all the 5 different yeast strains. But for the longest time, I had OB on my door, but I was actually looking for OE. I have to say, I think my dyslexia won.
Based on what we just had before we AB, I'm pretty sure that OE is going to win, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we're going to go back and we're going to AB these off camera, help shrink the time of the video a little bit, and we're going to come back with our rankings. All right, we just got back from ABing all the samples. Once again, Taylor was much better at hiding it than me, but we're going to go through, tell you which one was first. We'll start with last place. I had 5th in last place.
I had number 1.
Number 1 was last place?
Yep.
That's my 4. We can do 1 first. What did you have for 1?
I had light floral spice. I think it gave us it was really short on the finish, so light bodied, and then it had a little funkiness to it, but
I didn't get it fun. I really enjoyed it. I said creamy and floral. This says we are in E, right? E.
Yeah.
E. It's
wait, we don't know which one it is. This is OBSF.
OBSF.
It's
okay.
the outlier here.
It is supposed to be mint, fruity, spicy, full body. So I don't think we got any of those notes.
Nope. Yeah, I called it light bodied.
Maybe mint now?
Yeah, but I would say spearmint. Like a sweet spearmint, like a gum vibe. I wouldn't call it full bodied by
it's not full body. If I get the mint now, maybe a little spice, but I think that's more minty than spicy. To me, that was number 4th, but I enjoyed it. But yeah, definitely spearmint. I think that's the number 1 note on that.
Yeah. Your last place,
is your 4th?
Is my
3rd.
Is my 3rd, but we can go with it.
All right. So last place, to me, this was just dry cinnamon. Like, it was basically the cinnamon challenge. I think I talked about that earlier. It just, not my jam. You can almost tell me this is Ambrana finished. It was so cinnamon forward.
It was.
I don't know if do you have anything else besides that?
I just have a really weird sweetness that comes after it. And I think, just to really point this out, that the palate was way better than the nose was way better than the palate on this one.
Okay, so this is OESF.
Okay, all right, oof.
Let's see here. OESF is mint, fruity, and full body. I don't think I get mint at all.
So, I don't know if we're not sommeliers really thinking about this. What does full body mean in this context? Because what I think we think it means is it's oaky. It's deep. It's complex.
I think full body for me is just the notes are more pronounced. Like it's not just light. Whatever notes are there, it just punches you in the face. To me, that's what's full body. It's like it's very pungent notes.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they have a different definition at Four Roses.
Maybe if this was not like watered down potentially, like in a, if you got a single barrel of this, some notes might be more bold.
All right, moving on to my third place, which is your
fourth place.
Fourth place. It is OESO. Wow.
My life, I am in shambles.
I think that's one of the most sought after recipes. I'm pretty sure.
That was the one I wanted the most.
So this is supposed to be fruity, red berries, and medium body. I wrote down oaky, creamy, and spicy. Again, this is a fine pour. Nothing to write home about.
I think this is a really good starter port for the beginning of the night.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or even after your palate's kind of taken a hit, it's not as sweet enough to be, I would consider, a nightcap, but...
Yeah, not worth hunting.
No.
I think it's good to get, but it's not...
Yeah.
This isn't special in any way.
I think my life has been alive for a little bit. Kind of bummed about it.
Well, this is a good thing. You're learning
this is the
about
point.
what to hunt.
Yep.
This is to take biases out.
Definitely.
And just see what you actually like. So, second place for me was 4.
I agree.
So, okay, so second place, 4. OESQ. Which is, let's see here, floral, rose petal, and Arcadia banana.
I mean, is that acai?
Acai. I messed it up all
I
the time.
think Arcadia is a wood. So, I mean...
Well, I think it's like a national park. Oh, yeah, it could be wood, too.
Oh, it's acacia is a wood.
Refreshing medium body. I would not say medium.
No.
Do
you get more full body?
I do not get floral on this. Maybe banana. Maybe it's because we like this so much. We're both big Jack fans.
Different. Understandably different. Completely different notes on the banana there.
Maybe like the older Jack, like kind of like that banana. How it gets a little musty.
I don't know if it's worth trying to connect the dots.
I think it's just more oak than banana.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think we learned the fast track to our hearts is through oak, but this one's definitely more balanced than the last 3 that we placed.
Okay, on to the winner of the night. It is number 2 for both of us.
Yep. What is it?
OESK.
Wow, we have 2
Another
Ks.
K. I don't think I own a single K.
I think I have this. I have this. I have this as a single barrel.
We'll see if it actually wins the next episode. But this one is, let's see if I find the recipe on here. It's supposed to be spicy and full body.
I think we got a kind of an orange zesty note on this one that we poured out. Maybe the
creamsicle, oak, and a good finish.
Yeah, definitely. When I first started my bourbon journey, I was definitely all about the light creamy sweetness. But it seems that like over the past couple years, oakiness is the winner.
None of these have oak in the description. I wonder if we're just liking more the single barrel than the recipe.
Yeah.
It's hard to know. Every time we do these single barrel type things, like, is it the recipe of the single barrel? But today, that is the recipe that won. Tune into the final episode. We're going to put the 2 winners from this blind, plus the winners from the last blind, and we're going to add a special pour. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but you are going to want to tune in. It is an absolute bomb LE bottle from Four Roses. That probably narrows it down what it is, but it's going to be a good blind to see how these top two bottles compare to that LE. Tune in to that video. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But if you're enjoying this content, before you head out, check out this video or this one. And until next time, cheers.